2, 1, and we're live.
Welcome back to News, your favorite news show. Welcome back to News. What's up? It's Ricky, your favorite news anchor. You love the show. I love it. Now let's get into it.
Now to Jimmy Johns with bullying.
Today's news segment is going to be about bullying. There has been cyberbullying and the original torture bullying. Some people take bullying too far. It can cause some people to commit suicide, suicide. Bullying can occur around school and inside school. It happens during class and activities like recess and in the hallways. Push people about it. 17% of American students report about being bullied 2 to 3 times a month or more within a school semester. Many celebrities have been bullied before at a young age, such as the rapper Eminem. D'Angelo Bailey was his bully. He made a song called Brain Damage. It was about that bully. I never been bullied before because I'm Gucci. Now on to
Okay, so that's really important. I like you touched on it. Sam, now we're going to Sam.
Okay. Daylight savings is when we move forward an hour or move backwards an hour. Almost everyone loves moving forward and back because you get the extra time to sleep. And there are also some really bad reasons for moving backwards. Daylight savings can cause more car accidents. It will change the sleep patterns and rhythms can alert human alertness. It might increase the risk of car accidents. You're also not used to the time change. You can also get more heart attacks. This can happen the first 3 weekends during daylight savings time. The heart attack is increased by 5% from the other times of the year. Your body is also not used to the time change, so your body is overwhelmed and it can't work right. Then you get a heart attack. You can also get a panic attack because your body just can't take it. Now that I told you about moving back, here are some reasons why moving forwards are also bad. Moving forward can also affect your heart. One reason is it is harder to get out of bed. It can also be harder to go to bed at the same time. Some children feel tired and get cranky for several days after we move forward an hour. Moving forward can get everyone in a rush. Some people forget to change their clock, so some adults miss work or get their child late to school. Daylight savings end and it will affect your health. You will be healthier for about 4 days. You may be feeling sad or down for no reason at all. You will be sleeping longer than you normally do, but you will sleep better than you ever will. Now, that's all I have to say. Back to you.
Well, Sam, isn't that important? Okay, now we're going to take it to Ella with stuff.
I'll be saying natural disasters. My new segment is earthquakes. In Florida, there was a 3.7 magnitude earthquake that hit in 2016. The largest recorded earthquake in the world was a magnitude of a 9.5 in Chile on May 22, 1960. In Miami, Florida, there is a very high risk of an earthquake happening. More earthquakes happen in the northern hemisphere than in the southern hemisphere. There are about 500,000 earthquakes around the world. About 100,000 of those can be felt, or 100 of those cause damage each year. Each year, the Southern California alone experiences about 10,000 earthquakes, most of them not felt by people. Seismometers are used to measure the magnitude of an earthquake. The month of March is not an earthquake month as many people believe. Emergency preparedness systems are tested and found wanting. Each year, the Southern California area has 10,000 earthquakes. Most are so small that they are not felt. California has been prone to many earthquakes. Several hundred are above a 3-point magnitude, and only 15 to 20 are greater than a magnitude. 4.0 earthquakes are formed when rocks form and quickly slide past each other by long fault lines. The fast movement of these plates cause the ground below to shake. The most damage an earthquake can do is building can collapse. Earthquakes can cause landslides. Landslides can often flatten houses, causing loss. But the aftershock of such an earthquake can each trigger. Bridges and overpasses that are damaged have to be rebuilt and traffic has to be rerouted. During the rebuilding process, family members can be trapped inside the rubble. Earthquakes can also bring land masses together. There's no warning to an earthquake happening. The Indian subcontinent, 70 Asian concept millions of years ago. We don't know when the other will strike next. Now with Ricky with his stories.
Well, my story is about world news today. In world news today, a huge, gigantic sinkhole opened in southwestern Japanese city of, I'm not going to say it because it may sound a little inappropriate, but if you're not laughing, Fukaoku, I don't know how to say it, okay? Taking a huge part of a road near underground work that's extending a subway. A 7 to 8 meter hole was first reported earlier that day. Nearby residents were evacuated from major streets were closed, and it was heading towards Fukuoka working district. The sinkhole started off as two smaller ones before merging into a larger hole. It grew to be about 300 meters away from the JR Hakata railway station. The sinkhole is now 27 meters wide, 30 meters long, and 15 meters deep. Officials were saying that workers were working nearby to extend subway from JK Hakata to the city and center along a 1.4 kilometer route. It is said that the construction underground must have triggered the hole. The sinkhole has cut power to roughly about 170 homes across the city of Fukaoka. Seibu. A gas company is currently checking any gas leaks in nearby homes. In spite of the tragedy, people have found a way to make light of the situation by saying maybe a monster will arrive soon, or that a Pokemon will show up. Now, I will talk about our fun topic. Well, it's not that fun, it's kind of depressing about Aaron Hernandez. Oh my god, I know he's an idiot. But Aaron Hernandez was growing up to be a star NFL player on the New England Patriots. He was a tight end. He was caught killing 3 people, and he left 2 wounded. Aaron was on the New England Patriots. Now Aaron's going to jail like an idiot. So let's say he's going to be playing football for a while. Here, Ella, your turn.
Thank you for tuning into our show and have a good night.
Bye, Felicia!